Hey guys, I had to jump back on because I forgot to tell you about the gift prize I'm giving away. All you have to do is watch my video, click like and subscribe, and then send me a DM on the same Instagram. It's the same name, life_with Kelly. Send me a DM there so we can communicate back and forth, and I can let you guys know who wins. I'm going to use one of those generators to put everybody's name in. So I'll pick someone by the next video, and I will let you know through the DM that you sent me, as long as you're subscribed and you like the video. So thanks so much, and happy last day of Sephora sale. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a look. I think I want to do something. I got a lot of new stuff from Sephora, so I'm thinking I want to do maybe like a fancy like red lip with a fun eye on top. Let's see. What is this? What is the name of this? Trendsetter. Okay, so I have a Trendsetter and Roxy in the new Tower 28 formulas that go on the eye. So let's see what this looks like. Because I'm going to want to do something kind of nude. Not nude because it's going to be sparkly, but I don't want to put that much color down. Okay, so that's pretty. That's a nice like shimmer, good for the eyelid. Okay, so let us get started. Oh, by the way, they come with these little caps. I think you should keep them because I think it helps not dry out the product. That's my opinion, but do whatever you want. Okay, so here we go. Today we are battling the fact that we have no eyebrows. The chemo has taken my eyebrows and pretty much all my lashes. The eyebrows are the worst. So we're going to have to kind of see about that, what we're going to do about that. So let's get started. So the foundation that I got for us to try was the N2 and the by Mario. I've used this before, but that was when I was using a darker color for the summertime. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my back of my BK Beauty 101 brush. And I'm going to try to skip under my eyes, like not go too close to under my eyes so that my concealer can really do that work. You can really see my melasma since I have no hair. But when I go out, I wear a scarf, like probably 80% of the time. And then in the other times, I wear a wig. But I have never been out, I don't think, except for maybe to drive through the drive-through line. I have never gone out without my wig or about my head wrap, which is really aggravating. Because you have to find one to match everything you're trying to wear. It just gets to be annoying. I'm like, can I get my hair to grow back? I'm using Nutrafol. I've got something from Maine. Like, what is it called? Like the Maine. It's like a hair oil at Sephora. Fable in Maine, I think is what it's called. And I've been oiling that on my head. Like, if you can see, my head is oiled. That is because I've been oiling with that and massaging it with a like a scrubber. I did find out that at like 1.5 inches to 2 inches, you can get extensions in your hair. So I think I'm going to be definitely doing that, because you don't know how much. I'm looking for a brush, y'all. How much your hair means to you until it gets taken away, and then it is like the end of the world, like when it actually happens. So I'm gonna use this coffee in Fudge under the eye. So yeah, I'm just tired of not having hair. And those wigs, y'all, are so hot. Like, seriously, so hot. Like, why do they have to be so hot? So I know that, like, once it gets a little bit cooler, I'll be wearing my wigs more, I think, until they grow out enough until I can get extensions. So that's my plan. If you care, you may not, but I want us to be a little community that lifts each other up and talks in the comments and really is positive and things like that. So that would make me happy. Speaking of that, if you would please like and subscribe to my channel. This has been my outlet since I got sick. It's really helped me through this, like getting up every day and getting dressed and like filming, because I'm going to go somewhere or I just want to be pretty around the house. That's a big deal for me, I guess. And it makes me feel better. I'm putting a little bit of concealer. It makes me feel better, like, about my day, like it makes me want to go do something more than just laying in bed and feeling bad and feel sorry for myself. It makes me like want to get up and do something, even if it's something quick, just like Target. That's it's something. It makes me kind of happy. So if you would subscribe and click the notifications, but just subscribe to our channel and like the video would really help me a lot. And next we're gonna go on to the lightest color they had. These are 2-pack. They come in like the let me show you the contour. Oh, that looks a little bit dark, but we'll make it work. The contour and the liquid highlighter or cream highlighter. It's pretty golden. I don't usually use that dark on my skin, but let's just go with it. Let's set our eyes with the Fenty Beauty Strawberry Milk. This is taking over my Huda, I think. I don't think I wanted to believe that. But I think that is a true statement now. I'm not a big set the face person. I just like to do under my eyes. Now if it's super hot, I will set under my eyes, because I don't feel like one. I don't feel like everybody can see my makeup sliding off my face. It's crazy. All right, let's do the concealer, or the let's see. Ooh, what do we need for this? We're gonna do our cream contour and then our powder on top, I think. Maybe we're just gonna do cream contour today. So let's put, this does look a little bit dark for me. So, blending it out with the 112 from BK Beauty. I usually like the size up from this, but I don't have it sitting here, so we can't use it. How is everybody's weekend going, y'all? I feel like it's finally getting to fall here. Like, we're finally getting a little bit of cooler weather. The leaves are starting to change a little bit. I'm not getting too excited, because usually when you get too excited, that means it gets hot again. But right now I have my window open. It's really nice. Yes, I do like that contour. It's not bad at all. I think it's ready. Alright. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do last, because my brows, they have none left on them. So I have to fill them in, which I have not perfected yet. So I guess if you have cancer, I'll take you on this journey with you, and we'll see what's going on. See if we can figure this out. This is a microblade from Benefit, and this is the brown sugar, which doesn't really matter what color I use because I have no hair. So I'm gonna lean in close to, let me see, I need to blend this out a little bit. For some reason it's not blended right there. Alright. So alright, if this looks horrible, y'all, let's just ignore the brows. Okay? If it looks horrible, let's ignore the brows. Pretend like they look perfect. Okay? We're just gonna pretend. Okay, there's one. Okay. Well, I like my brows thicker than that, but we have what we have. And working with what we're working with. This I got from, if you want to know, I got this from the Anastasia counter when I lived in Nashville, well, and in Houston. I had the girls from Anastasia. They did my brows at Nordstrom. And I think I bought this from them one time. I don't know why. I think it was because I was moving and they weren't going to have an Anastasia counter there. And they wanted me to be able to, try to at least do the makeup or the brows as good as I could. Okay, this one's like messed up. Okay, and if we're messed up, guess what? We have cancer. So it doesn't really matter. I don't really care what anyone says. Life is too short to be worried about my eyebrows. Even though I'm doing everything I can to get them to come back. Alright, guys. So let's move on from that. Alright. Just gonna put a little bit more powder on. Alright, now we're going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Bisque as our base. You just need a little. Like, a little goes a long, long way with this product. Bring it all under my brows. Y'all, these brows are horrible. Alright, let's see something. Let's see if we can kind of like... Is there a brush I can take to take some of this off? This is real life, guys. Real life. I'm sorry if you have to forward ahead, skip ahead to get this done, but it is what it is. Okay, to give us our crease color, we're going to use Taupe by Makeup by Mario. And when I say you dot, you need a dot. Okay, and then you're literally going to blend it out. Well, I finished all my chemo, so now I have left is radiation and then infusions for the next, I think, like 6 to 8 months. So I have my mastectomy and everything, so that's halfway over. I still have to wear this fun contraption, but I think I'll probably get released next week to go back to like normal activities, which will be good because I'm not supposed to be using my right hand right now. What am I doing? Using my right hand because I don't really care. And it feels good. My arm feels good. When I use my right arm, it doesn't hurt. I don't think I'm doing too much with it. If I was, I would definitely... If it hurt at all, I would stop. Like, I would not do anything further. Like, trust me. So now we're going to take the color Espresso on the flat brush. Okay, just gonna darken it up a little bit because I don't want to use eyeliner. I'd rather use something we can really have control over how much we put on. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the new Tower 28. Where'd it go? This one is in the color Roxy. Okay, so let's put it on this is a Jaclyn Hill. I can't even read it anymore, but it's just like the MAC 242. Hope y'all can't hear my mom's TV going in the background. I asked her to turn it up, but turn it down, but I guess that's the most she could do. Or she's trying to torment me through life. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Y'all, we've gotten through almost a whole video without the dogs barking. Like, that is crazy. Well, they did it one time. Still, for them, that is amazing. Okay, that's really pretty. That's just a similar shimmery nude eye. And then we're going to go in with a dark lip. So our dark lip we're going to do today is going to be... What color should we use? Let's choose this. Let's see these. This is Sephora. Frappuccino. And then Rihanna's extra thick, I think. They look exactly the same. We're just going to use the Sephora brand today because I have it out in my hand and I want to see what the Sephora brand is all about. So I've already messed the top up of it. Okay, now we're going to do something kind of fun. We're going to use the Edam and in the Le Cocu Soft Lip Softening Balm. I don't know. No, you know what we're going to do? This one is what I really want to try. This is the Refine and Maple. See how it comes out like this? And you just put a little bit, pull it up a little bit. That's what I wanted to try. That is so pretty. A deep dark lip that I would never really do with my blonde hair, but now I can do whatever I want. Alright, so we're going to put on some lengthening or some tubing mascara. I'm going to see if it really works. This is by Tartelette. It's by Tarte. It's called Tartelette. And I hope there's some cancer survivors watching this, or if you're going through cancer and you feel scared. You know, I went through my first round and lost my hair, and it was pretty heartbreaking. That's probably one of the hardest days I've had. And I had my mastectomy last week. I think last week. Yeah. Might have been the week before. My days are getting all confused. And then we're going to go in with the Dior in Toffee. And we're going to do that in the cream as well. Just because it's like a nice neutral color. And I feel like it goes with anything. So I think this will be pretty together, just to give us a little bit of color. But first, we're going to go in with our concealer, which is going to be our highlighter. Look how pretty the packaging. This is Gold Halo 02. I wanted 01 with that white packaging, but they didn't have it. And I just didn't want to wait anymore. I just knew I wanted a highlight. And I figured this one would do pretty good. And be pretty. It's more gold than I normally wear. That's pretty. All right. All right, I'm gonna set my face with setting spray. And there we go, guys. Besides my, oh, I didn't put, what, I'm such a dork. Why am I not doing everything right? Okay, now that's better. Now let's go with a little bit more. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry, I had a little bit of chemo brain, so I couldn't really talk and say the words I was trying to say. It's definitely real. Chemo brain is definitely real. But I really like this look. I like how dark it is. I would never do a dark lip like this ever in my real life. But we're going to go out with it, and we're going to change stereotypes and change the way I looked before and open up new doors. And if y'all want to come on this journey with me, I would really appreciate it. It really helps me. And when my numbers climb even just a little bit, it makes me so happy that there's other people that, you know, like what I'm doing or are struggling with cancer themselves or anything like that. So thanks, y'all. I'll see y'all later.